Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Peasy. Today I'm hitting up another album review, album tier list, whatever you want to call it. One of my comments in the last video, it said BigXthaplug, so I already kind of listened to him a good bit, I'm not gonna lie, so a lot of this might come off as glaze, but I'm gonna check out his album anyways. I think there's something to be said for a review. So, uh, first off, I'm gonna explain the brackets and everything. So, on the playlist right here, um, definitely kind of self-explanatory. It's going straight onto the playlist, which will be in the description, by the way. It's a SoundCloud playlist, but it'll be everything that I think that I review over time will go on the playlist. Slaps is, I really enjoy it, but it's not, on the playlist level, like top tier. Mid, you know, it's it's not bad. I'm not hating it, but it's good. It's just not changing my life. Um, Skip is obviously a skip, and then trash is, I'm not don't need to ever listen to that again. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, um, yeah, Big X plug. Let's check it out. We're gonna listen to Take Care first. I think that's the first song, and I'll come right back. Right off the bat, we're dealing with a banger. Right off the bat, we're dealing with a banger. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoy this album. I'm not gonna lie, the vibe right off the bat. Big X, I think, chooses some amazing high quality beats. Um, I mean, there's something about just like there's something real about it, something like deep. I don't know, like he be lyrical, he be having the flow, he be having the melody, he be having everything. I think we all want. I mean, at least I want personally. Um, I just yeah, it's a great song, amazing song. Go check it out. Again, very much again. I forgot the name of that song. Hold on. Hold on. What were we listening to? Lost the Love? Lost the Love? Where it at? Where it at? That's on the playlist too. Short, sweet, to the point. When I mean, I, he had the flow the entire song. I don't think he ever slowed down. He had something consistent going the whole time. The beat worked well. It wasn't too long. He didn't drag it on. It wasn't like there's not really a catchy chorus, but it's more like something you just kind of bop to, something you just listen to, you be chilling. This is definitely that kind of like I don't want to say low key, but more down to earth rapping. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, yeah, he's flexing a lot. Yeah, he's talking about how much money he has, but I don't know. It just feels a little different, and like it doesn't seem he's clout chasing as hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's still that element, but it doesn't seem it's like the main goal. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about his children a lot. I mean, other rappers do that too, but I'm feeling a lot more like soul, a lot more like, you know, something I can relate to more. Not that I'm a rich rapper, but in that aspect of like something I would rather listen to, this is definitely on that mind frame, on that sound wave. You know what I'm saying? What's the next song we got? We got Change Me. About to go listen to that one real quick. All right, Change Me. Um, I definitely do like it. I definitely do feel like it's a good song. There's just something about the chorus, the way it goes, like, or the sample or whatever you want to call it. Like, it's kind of the intro and then the chorus and then the end or whatever. I just wasn't feeling it. I just wasn't. I'm not put. It's he definitely goes hard on the song, so we're gonna put it in slaps. There's something I really just didn't like with it. I don't know if it was just I don't know. It just kind of was like not a chorus. I mean, I get if it spoke to him or something like that. I don't really know where the sample's from. Maybe someone could educate me, but it's I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of like samples like that. I don't know. I'm just that's just personal opinion. This is all personal opinion, but that's my personal opinion. Yup, 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 and yup. Leave Me Alone is maybe gonna be probably contender for my favorite. This one has been on my playlist for a minute. It's just heat. It is just heat. The intro is maybe the only thing I cut down by maybe 5 6 seconds. Maybe I don't know. Let the beat ride out. I don't know. Just everything about the song is perfect in my opinion. Besides, I don't like that it takes so long. Like, I get the suspense building, but you know, it after the 15th 20th time you've heard the song, it like you're like, okay, this is fire, but just like 45-second ish intro before he starts, and it's just like, it's fire. But I just wish it would be cut down just a tiny bit. Like, I like the intro, but just, great song though. Gonna be a top contender. I'm just nitpicky. So next up, we got Therapy Session. I personally really, really enjoy this song. I feel like a lot of people try and do the storytelling and they can't pull it off. I feel like this was pulled off immaculately. I mean, the way it's just kind of back and forth and there's never a downbeat and he's just kind of telling a story. I really, really can appreciate that. The beat's kind of like not in your face, but it's there and it's catchy and it's, it's boppy. I really, really enjoy this song. It definitely, if I had to go like right to the best, it's probably right behind Leave Me Alone, to be honest. And then, yeah, I'm probably keeping it like that. Yeah, I'll probably keep it like that for now. But next up we got, let me check. Next up we got Planted Seeds. Let me go check that one out. Planting Seeds is good for sure. It's a little short and it's a little, the ending kind of even shortens it even more. So I mean, I'm gonna just say it slaps. Yeah, we'll just say it slaps. I mean, I'm not gonna glaze it. I do like the way he goes, like the actual verses. I really do enjoy it, but the length of the song and the outro shortening it even more was just kind of like, I don't need that on the playlist. You know what I'm saying? But it's still pretty good. I would definitely listen to it. I'm not gonna complain that it's on. It's a good song. Next up we got Words from Wallow. Obviously, it's not a playlist song. I do really like the message. Talk about sacrificing for what you need, sacrificing to get to a place to where you can provide for your loved ones and make those memories last and actually make them great memories, and how it's going to be difficult. You're going to have struggles and everything like that. I really do agree with that. I usually not the biggest fan of these kind of like, I don't know what to call them. I don't know what the word is. I'm not professional with this stuff. But the people talking during albums, I usually think is pretty corny. But this one I kind of really I could vibe with because the message itself is very true. If you don't sacrifice, if you don't, give up for what you want, for what you need in the future, it's gonna be a rough life for you. So really good words. All right, my bad. All right, so we got Law and Order up next. The beat is phenomenal. I mean, I would call it like an old style, retro, modern like guitar, groovy. Like it's good, man. His flow is good. I particularly just don't vibe with the chorus. I don't know. Like I liked it, but it just didn't speak to me. And for that reason, I'm putting it in slaps. I really, really love the beat. Like I was like, damn, this is fire. But it's not in the slaps category, or it's not in the on the playlist category. It's got to be in the slaps for me because I wouldn't come back for this for the beat, And I'm not really in love with his everything else of the song. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know. The verses were pretty. They were above average. They just weren't like standout for me personally, All right, so next up we got Back on My BS. This is, I'm pretty sure this came out before the album. I'm pretty sure I remember hearing this before the album as like kind of a teaser. So I'm gonna be a little gracious with the length of the song. I really enjoy it. I think it should have been longer, in fact. So I wish it was longer. I wish it was like 2 minutes or a minute 40 or something like, but it's just too short. I can't put it on the playlist because of that. It's just too short for me. I really, really enjoyed it, and I wish there was more of it. All right, next up we've got 2 a.m. I at first didn't really vibe with the beat. I kind of liked it the longer I listened. His story was really nice. Kind of very much gave me Stan vibes, like Eminem, or kind of what's that song by Lil Wayne? Mona Lisa, I think it's called, where it's kind of like, that story with a girl and the cheating and all that. But he kind of put his own spin on it. He really did. And for that, I kind of want to put that on the playlist. I'm not gonna lie. I would listen to that again and enjoy the story and you know, it might be one of those songs that goes on the playlist. So let's put it over here. It might be one of those songs that goes up on the playlist, and then like 2 years down the line or a year down the line, I'm like, I've heard this enough times. But still, it's a good playlist contender right now. I really enjoyed the story. I felt like the atmosphere fit it very well. It gave me a kind of late night vibe. And I feel like it did represent the story. It all fit together well. So that's why I'm gonna put it on the playlist category. So we got Story of X. This is what boy heat, absolute heat. S tier, S plus tier, whatever we got to call it. You know what I'm saying? That's probably going to be the best song on the album, in my opinion. I'm just going to keep that one short and sweet. All right, next up, we've got The Largest. He is really just kind of like popping it on this song. Like, he is letting people have it. It's a lot of flexing. It's a lot of, I sent my BM to furnish my crib type of thing. I don't know. I kind of just feel like it's good, but I'm pretty sure this one came out before the album too, and I was listening to it, and there's something about it I just didn't like. It just over time I liked it at first, and it just kind of wasn't my favorite Big X song. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad song by any means. Like, it probably is a lot of people's favorites. It's a good song. It's just there's something about it to me that doesn't have a longevity aspect. Maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe I'm stupid, but that's just my opinion. See, is the better version of The Largest, in my opinion. Just, there's something catchy about it. There's something that just keeps going and keeps going. I don't know how else to describe it more than, like, the beat is catchier. The chorus is catchier. I wouldn't say catchier. The chorus has more to it. It has more of a bop to it. The Largest is more repetitive. Is more like, they know that I step, and then gang that I rep, Like, I know that right now. It's in my head, and I'm singing that in my head. Whereas The Largest, it just doesn't have that. I don't know why I'm harping on that one song like it's bad or anything, but it's not bad. It's just in comparison, I want to break down my opinion, and that's how I'm feeling right now about the album. Is it's just better The Largest, and they're kind of the more. I'm getting a lot of the same vibe out of these two, but I'm feeling it's just a bracket or two above The Largest. All right, so we got Rich Off Rap. Um, I, I just it wasn't the best song in my opinion. It's got it kind of going mid. It was all right. It just wasn't better. It wasn't above average. It wasn't um you know kind of like a lukewarm Uncrustable, if I had to put it into a food term. Just not bad, edible, but I'd rather have that thing frozen or cold or something. Like, I don't know. All right, last song on the album, They Don't Know. I enjoyed a lot of it. I just don't think it's a on the playlist type of song, but I didn't hate it. I really didn't. I would listen to that again for sure. Um, but yeah, I mean that's the album. That's kind of what the breakdown's looking like. This tab right here is the overall score for the album. Um, I personally think this is definitely an A plus, if not S class album up in here, like right up in here. Obviously with the breakdown of the graph here, um, it, it just I wish he would experiment a little more. Not that the vibe of the whole album wasn't great. I loved it, and I hope his next album has a lot of that consistency. Sorry. It just he's not. I don't know if it's branching out, but like after listening to it all through, it's just it sounds very similar, and I hope that he can maybe branch into a new sound somewhat soon. I do really enjoy this music. I really do. I mean, there's what, one, two, three, 7 songs. His majority of this album is on the playlist. That's a fire album. Don't get me wrong. But I hope there's more to Big X. I really do. I hope there's more in a sense of, different styles, different, genres, maybe things he could do. I feel like he has a lot of potential. His lyrics are very, very good. His flow is insane, incredible. His voice is immaculate. There's so much good things. His beat selection is S plus. It's just he needs to. I feel like there's just more. There's more there. It's more potential. It's like when you're playing a video game and you really like it, but you feel like just with a little bit of quality of life or maybe 1 or 2 bugs fixed, it would be perfect, And that's just where he's at. He's very good, but he's not in that, like, my favorite rapper category. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed. I'm going to put this as a, it's S tier album. It's just not, it might not be top 10 all time albums in my opinion, but it is a very good album. I do really enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video though. If you can drop me a little like, subscribe action, that would be awesome. And I hope you guys have a great day. Stay blessed.